What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Veteran Sports Cards. Today I've got another 25 card order received back from PSA. Picked it up from GameStop. This is the third of three of the 25 card orders that I submitted back on July 20th. So these are still in um, in just under 2 months. So PSA's gotten a little bit quicker over my last 3 or 4 orders than they had been doing previously. Hopefully, the next, I want to say 4 or 5 that I still have out, hopefully they come back relatively quickly as well. Um, but this is just a continuation of more of the 2024 select football cases that I had opened that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. But there, you can see on that back wall there a whole bunch of Dak Prescott. That was kind of the theme of that box. It's just of the first sealed case that I was opening. It seemed like every variation of Dak Prescott was jumping out of those packs. Uh, in this stack somewhere, there is a zebra, because in that case was a Dak Prescott zebra on the premier level. So we shall see how that one did. But I also pulled a numbered card, that purple shock there, numbered out of I think 460 or 360 or whatever. And another bunch of shocks and a silver die cut and all that. So anyway, hopefully that zebra gets a 10, and all of the other little Dak Prescott cards can start cheering for it. Um, but let's start it off. First things first, we've got Concourse Rock Bowers red and blue shock. I think all of these shocks are going to be red and blue. They all came out of the cases that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. So this will be red and blue shock. And it got an 8. Okay, let's hope that is a lonely fella at the end of the day. Here is another one. Same card. Same grade. Okay. Another 8. Alright, alright. Here is a premier level silver die cut. This one got a 9. Alright, not starting off too great. Could always be worse, I guess. Here is another silver die cut premier level. And this one gets an 8. Hell, man. I want that old grader back. The one I had for the last order. That dude did way better. Alright. Here is Select Certified Brock Bowers. Now, I have only gotten 10s on all of the Select Certified, so don't let me down, Brock. You let me down, Brock. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. We deal with it. Not looking so great on my on my 10s pile, because there's not one yet. Hopefully this is the start. Got Xavier Legette Select Signatures. This one is numbered 14 out of 75. I think it's a 9. Pretty nice looking card there. Would have preferred a 10, shockingly. Here is Brian Thomas Jr. This was a zebra. I bought 4 cases from Dick's, and in each case there was one zebra. And so makes sense, right? The case hit, 1 per case. It doesn't always work out that way, but it did for me um, this time. So Brian Thomas Jr., concourse level zebra, gets a 10. Nice. Very nice. Love that got a 10. Makes me feel better about those 8s. Here's another zebra that was pulled out of one of the cases. It's Brock Purdy, concourse level. Another 10. Am not mad about that at all. Very nice. Here is the Dak Prescott Premier Level Zebra. Got a 9. You know, I don't know. The Premier levels are 9 magnets. I don't think I've gotten a 10 on a Premier. Maybe 110, but mostly 9s. Here's a Christian Watson Zebra. It's the 4th Zebra out of the 4th case that I opened. And it's Premier level, so it gets a 9. Yeah. All right. Well, still a very good looking card. Old Christian Watson over there. Now we've got CJ Stroud. 30 out of 199. This is a white shock. Concourse level. And it gets a 10. Sweet. Like that. Like that a lot. Here is Brian Thomas Jr. This is 253 out of 299. The 299 was the copper shock. So let's see. Premier level. So clearly it is the. I'm going to stop calling these the premier level. These are now the Mint 9 level. So I got a copper BTJ Mint 9 level. This one, I don't know how to feel about this, if I feel bad or whatever. I was in my local card shop a few months ago, and the guy had, I think, number 17 out of 25 or something like that. And he was selling, I was actually getting this for my boss's birthday. He's a big Dale Murphy fan. And the guy at the card shop had the price on here. It was like 225 or something. And I was like, "Are you sure that the comp's accurate?" So I just go on eBay real quick, and I see that there's not really any sales of this card, but there is one listed, card number 12 of 25, listed for like $70. So I was like, "Oh, never mind. I don't need that card," and I just hit buy it now right there on the card floor. Maybe it was disrespectful, and I feel like if it was, then I apologize, but I felt like it was disrespectful that dude asking $225 for a $70 card. But anyway, long story, that was the end of it. So now I sent this in to get it graded, and if it was a 10, I was going to give it to him for his birthday. His birthday's the day before mine. Oh no, he doesn't get a card for his birthday. All right, well, an 8. I did not see that coming. But nonetheless, 2025 tops in the 1990 throwback. Man, I really wish that would have done significantly better than that. All right, here is a 2024 Leaf Trinity Anthony Munoz purple auto that is numbered 2 out of 10. It gets a 9. So there's number 2 out of 10, Anthony Munoz. Really nice signature. Really pretty looking, better than some of the ones I've been seeing recently. But it got a 9. All right. Lad McConkey, Silver Prism. These actually have been doing better for me. I got a couple of 10s now, mostly 9s. Almost all of them are 9s, but let's see how we do. Okay. I should stop saying stuff like that. Oh, these are going well. Here's a 7. Let's bring you back down to earth, buddy. Why is it a 7, bro? Anyway, I'm not going to waste y'all's time. That's it. This is what it is. All right. Here is a 2001 Topps Archive. It's a reprint, refractor reprint of the Walter Payton 1976 Topps rookie card. The last one of these, I've already submitted one before, and I got a 9, and I sold it for a good bit more than what I thought I was going to be able to sell it for. And so I immediately went on and got 2 more. You'll see the next card is also the same card. Uh, and so if it sold for as much as it did in a 9, here's hoping this one's a 10 and I can do a little bit better. Well, it's a 9, so I'm still very pleased with this because I think I got this card for 10, 11 bucks, something like that. And it will, no doubt, sell for significantly more. Same story with this one. Same exact story with this one. I, and the same exact grade with this one. Okay, so, well, I was really hoping one of those would get a 10, but that's all right. Okay, Prism. I was just bragging on you. Now, you brought me back down to reality, so let's just get a realistic grade on this. I submitted 5 different color. I think I have 12 of the Jackson Prizms. Um, I've got the red wave, the purple pulsar, red, white, and blue, white, black and white checkerboard, and then just a silver prism. Those are the 5 that I submitted with this order, and then I have like 7 other ones that I'm still hanging on to. Might submit them depending on how these do. All right, quit yapping. Show the card. This is a black and white checkerboard. Got a 10. All right, Prism. Redeem yourself, or greater redeem themselves, I guess. Here is one of the other 5 that I listed off. Red, white, and blue also gets a 10. Awesome. These are definitely going directly into PC. If you guys know about me and Bo Jackson and my Raiders, I love them. That was weird. All right, anyway, so here is card number 16 out of 149. This is the red wave. Also gets a 10. Hell yes. Very good. That grader must like Bo Jackson as much as I do. Here's another one. This is probably the purple pulsar or the silver prism. This is the purple, and it got a 9. Dang it. And I am a fan of purple too, so I was really hoping this one was a 10. But you know what? That's okay. Let's see what this silver prism does. Another 9. Okay. All right, 2 9s and 3 10s. Those will look decent in my PC. This is actually a pretty similar story to the Walter Payton one. I had a refractor of this Tom Brady 2007 Topps Finest Moments. It's a veteran finest moments for of Tom Brady, and I had the refractor, sent it off to get graded. It came back at 10, and it sold for way more than what I thought anything ever thought it would sell for. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on eBay, pick up a couple more. So anyway, I started out, just got a couple of regular non-refractor, and then also got another refractor that's in at PSA right now. So these 2 are not refractors, but they're still good looking cards. Well, this one got a 9, so it's all right. It's still a really good looking card, even in a 9. Would have preferred a 10, but we take it. Same card, same story. So let's see what we do. And this one gets a 10. Perfect. Really, really pleased with that. Now I am hoping that the other refractor that I sent in also comes back as a 10. This was just 2007 Topps Finest, not the Veteran Finest Moments or whatever. Uh, it actually was included with one of those 2 cards. Like the dude just sent it also. So nice little bonus. Appreciate that, fella. And this one also gets a 10. Perfect. Love it. I don't know why, but it turns out I like getting 10s. Now, this submission, I could still say successful. What do you guys think? I mean, obviously more 9s than 10s, but there were still more 10s than 0. So, there have been a couple of orders that I get back, and it's all 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s, No tens, but we got a decent chunk of ten here. Perfect. I'm fine with that. I'm satisfied. Now, unfortunately, I don't know when the next order or orders will be completed. They are still either in the research and ID or grading, or some a couple of them are still in the arrived status. And so, anyway, um, I am still kind of in the middle of my busy season. I do taxes, and until October 15th, it's going to be pretty busy for me. So, being able to sit down, take a little 15, 20-minute break from reviewing tax returns and hanging out with you guys, even if it's just for 15, 20 minutes, I still appreciate it. I do uh, thank you all for stopping by and checking out the little videos that I put out, and I do appreciate y'all leaving comments. I reply to every comment. Um, Most of these cards, if they're not Raiders, then they will very likely be on my eBay, and check the link in the description if you want to check that out. I've got a couple hundred cards up right now, close to 300 actually, um, at this point. But I will get all these up there, and um, you know, if there's a card you've seen in one of my videos in the past and you're not seeing it on my eBay page and you're interested in it, reach out. I may just not have not posted it or listed it on eBay yet. I do have a ton of graded cards, and I don't have a ton of time right now until about mid October. So not as many cards go up on eBay as what I would prefer. But anyway, long winded. I can hear the guy now. Quit yapping. Um, but leave me a comment, hit that like button, subscribe if you feel like it. And like I said, I do appreciate y'all stopping by, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.